Lake Magnetawan. Early morning, mid-August, overcast sky. I'm 14 again, on a dock with Dad overlooking Lake Magnetawan, and a mist hovers above the water so that we cannot see the far shore, and the softest drizzle you have ever felt falls on the hairs of our unsleeved arms. A pail of water sits by our side, and the dock is our chair. We don't care. And today the promise of fish like gold waits in the treasure chest of gray and green beneath us and before us. It is not long after he casts his line, literally a minute, that he says, "Here," and ripples break the surface. There is a rush of catch, and he reels in, and then I see a small brown body emerge from the lake on the end of his line, floating, suspended in the air, a magic trick called levitation. And then he pulls the fish into his rough, weathered hands, then reaches for the pliers and pries the hook from its mouth with a snap. "Sunfish," he says, and he tosses it into the bucket. You should have seen us that day. We took turns pulling rock bass and spotted sunfish what seemed like every 5 minutes, so that in the span of the few hours we were there, our bucket was filled with fish, then emptied at camp. Filled once again, then emptied again. We might as well have caught 1,000 fish that morning. It wouldn't have felt any different. And then lunch, after Mom gutted then grilled a dozen, and we peeled back charred skin and picked white flesh off the open bodies like we were eating from peeled fruit, and pulled out the bones we had gotten into our mouths and placed them neatly in a pile on the corner of our paper plates. We ate with our hands, dipped the meat into small bowls of soy sauce mixed with lemon juice, then topped it off with rice to fill us. And so we were filled. We had just emptied the lake of fish, but maybe, just maybe, we had left a few behind in the shallows in the reeds for the next pair of father and son to catch. But instead we stepped into their place, and after lunch we went back to the dock with our rods and fished some more, panning for the last whispers of gold at the end of the gold rush.